Piers Morgan defending Sophie Rain on the Piers Morgan show against James Fishback, who wants to create a sin tax that's going to tax OF models into oblivion in Florida. So that way they leave Florida, and whatever money that comes out of that, he's going to fund school teachers. It makes sense why Piers Morgan is defending it from his perspective, because OF is a company that has its roots in the UK. Almost a good portion, I would say 80% of the money that's flowing through OF is going through UK banks. Piers Morgan, who is a friend of the oligarchy in the UK, of course, is not going to condemn any of this behavior or whatever, and saying, who are you to even, like, tell James Fishback, who are you to even have the moral high ground in this situation, which is like kind of crazy to say in and of itself. But that's the reason that Piers Morgan is doing this. Also, he's never had a really good take at all in his life. And James Fishback, who's running for governor of Florida, is just trying to make sure the next generation of women are going into trades that actually benefit society, like schooling or whatever. And it's crazy with all these types of rules against content on websites and things like that, that OF has really no rules against it. But again, James Fishback is trying to protect the next generation of women. And he's targeting the right one, Sophie Rain, who is infamous for taking young girls as soon as they hit 18 and putting them in her business. And if they see that money coming in, that's millions and millions of dollars right away, just for doing that, instead of teaching the next generation or nursing or whatever, of course they're going to do that kind of stuff. So to me, it just makes sense why Piers Morgan is doing this, because of course he's got the narrative, he's got prerogative. James Fishback obviously wants to help Florida in this way, because a lot of the OF content creators are down here in Florida. Either way though, I don't know if he's going to win. Piers Morgan doesn't seem to think so. I guess we'll see on election day.